What's going on, guys? So JT here with a quick video. I'm just going to show you guys, I guess, a close-up of the 3 Arrma short course trucks. I know the Mojaves, not really, they're calling it a desert truck and stuff, but I wanted to show you guys some of the size differences with these 3 trucks because the one truck that I don't have here, of course, is the brush version of the Sentin, but that's going to be the same as the brushless version except for systems and a couple of different things in there. And then I don't have the 2-wheel drive 10 scale Mojave that was discontinued a while back. So hopefully at some point in time, Arrma will bring that truck back as well. But anyway, we'll look at these two up close real first. So looking at the Sentin, and in case you guys didn't know, I think I mentioned this before a while back, but these bodies are interchangeable. So if you do have the brushed or brushless Sentin, you can use the 6S Sentin body on there. Get this to slide down on here real quick. Get those hoses to line up. It'll fit right on there. It will fit though. Trying to adjust it, and there we go. So it will fit on there. And that does look pretty good. You guys kind of see that from the side, especially if you lower it down a little bit. That does look pretty good. Let me get a little light going on. Maybe that'll help it out a little bit. So it's a direct fit on there. And of course, this body will fit on here as well. So if you guys ever want to try to get a cheaper body, maybe for your 6S, and you didn't want to bust up this particular body, you can get the 3S body. I know they offered in orange and stuff as well to fit on there. So that's a good thing with that. And then as far as size wise, they are both 10 scale in size, or considered 10 scale. At one point in time, I think when this was first released, Arrma was talking about this being 8 scale, but there are 8 scale short course trucks out there, or there were in the past. HPI had their Apache SC, and then Associated had their SC8 as well. So those were 8 scale short course trucks. But these are 10 scale. Of course, this is the same size as a Slash, the low C10 SCTE and stuff like that. And this would be, of course, the same size as well. Now, there are differences, of course, between these two. Out the box, they both go 50 miles per hour. This will go about 50, 51. This will go about between 50 and about 54. I've got mine up to 52 or 53, if I can recall. Of course, 3S compatible, 6S compatible with that. So there's major differences and stuff with that. And then, of course, this has got 99% plastic on it. Of course, this has got aluminum chassis. You guys see the differences in the shocks and stuff, but it's also thinking about the price as well. This is $299, not including tax, and this is $479. So this, like I said, as it runs stock out the box for me, I didn't need any more speed on it. I really didn't. I mean, 51, 52 miles per hour was plenty fast for this. And when you start going faster, you do start catching a lot of air and stuff like that, because this is a lot lighter than this. And as far as durability wise, I would almost say they would be the same, except for this, of course, going to be a lot more durable because it's got the aluminum chassis, aluminum shock towers and stuff. But this has been pretty durable as well. I haven't broken anything on it yet. Trying to think of anything I've broken. No, I haven't broken not one thing on here, not one. And I've had this for over a year. Yeah, I cannot recall right offhand what I've broken. Now, this, of course, is in its 3rd version. So over time, Arrma has done some upgrades and updates to it to make it stronger and better, which is good. They didn't do a version 4 for it. I don't know if they will or if they won't, but it would be nice if they kind of continue this and then they do some of the updates to this like they did for some of the other versions. I don't think they really need the chassis brake, or the chassis brace that they put on there for this, because I think it's still pretty sturdy and tough as it is. But a couple other updates, at least for the adjustable motor mount stuff, that would make this very beneficial if they did that for that. But we'll see what Arrma kind of has in store for this particular platform. As far as weight wise, of course, it's going to be a lot heavier. This outweighs this one by a couple of pounds. I don't know the exact weight, but you guys can look up some specifications, do a little research, and find out about as far as weight wise is concerned. And then parts compatibility. So this is going to be compatible with their 3S and 4S line, and this is going to be compatible with their 6S line as far as a lot of the parts and components are concerned. Of course, A-arms, drive shafts, and stuff are going to be a little bit different. This uses 14 millimeter hexes. This uses, of course, 17. So You can put 17 on here, but I think it does kind of affect the performance when you start going to those bigger wheels and those wheels and stuff on it. So I do recommend if you get different tires, Duratrax makes a whole line of tires with 14 millimeter hexes on there. You can use those, and Dynamite makes some a couple of sets of tires and wheels you can use as well. So there are options if you want to stick with the 14 millimeter hexes. And then I believe it may be Dynamite also offers 12 millimeter hex conversion for this as well. And then of course for this, you just want to stick with the 17 millimeter hexes. So now, as far as trying to build a speed car out of these two, I do recommend the 6S for that because of the weight and because it's more designed to take on that speed and stuff. There's guys out there that have gotten this up to 100 plus miles per hour, just lowering it down some, which is what I did. And then, of course, changing the systems out, putting spools and stuff in there as well. And they've gotten this up to some pretty good speeds as well. And, of course, they did some adjustments to the body so that the air flows and stuff through a little bit better. So that's also pretty good. So other than that, that's it for these two. Now on to comparing the Mojave. This is that truck, y'all. For me, this is Arrma's best. I mean, really, for me, their best off-road bashing machine to date. I mean, when they released this, I was kind of curious about it at first, but after I ran it and really ran it through, it really, really held up and performed well. I was very surprised. Now, you see that this does have a lot of the updates that a lot of the 2019 or version 4 8 scale has, and of course the version 3 Outcast has and stuff as far as chassis brace and a couple other things, adjustable motor mount, and a couple other things as well. But you guys see, as far as lengthwise, how much bigger and how much longer the Mojave is compared to these other two. There is a price difference with these as well. This is $299, $479, and $629. So you got like a $179 jump between these two. And what is that? About 150, 60 bucks or so, about almost the same price jump between these two here. So, and they all perform well. I think if you got either one of these, you can't go wrong with any of them because short course trucks are a little bit more stronger and durable than some of your normal buggies and truggies and stuff, partially because of the way they're constructed. You guys see these all have these side Nerf bars on here and stuff as well. And then they have those big bodies to protect them as well. So, and then of course, tires and wheels, a couple things play into the durability of a short course truck, but you can't go wrong with any of these. So the biggest thing is just how big do you want to go, you know, or what's your budget for it? There's nothing wrong if you only have a budget for this, because this is going to perform well. And I'm going to have a video where I run these two together and you're going to see the differences in the platforms. Now, this is going to be a little bit lower with some minor adjustments to it. So we'll perform a little bit better than it will stock out the box, because it does flip a little bit more stock out the box than I want it to. But with some minor adjustments, it won't flip as much. So, but you guys will see that when I get these out and I run them on road and off road and do some jumping and stuff with it as well. And then I'll get a video where I kind of run all three of these so you guys can see how all three of these perform in an off-road environment. There's a construction site not too far from here, so I'll probably try to get them there and run them there if I can, if I don't get yelled at by the construction workers and get kicked off. So, but anyway, guys, I wanted to show this to you guys and tried to make this video somewhat quick. I know it's probably going to be about a 10-minute video or so, but I wanted to show it to you guys, and they all look good. They really, really do. I think that Arrma does a great job on their body designs and stuff, especially with some of the detail of this newer Mojaves and stuff. So it'd be cool if they make this type of body and just sell it kind of separate for these two platforms, or at least make it to fit one of them because it'll fit both. I think that'd be pretty cool to get some of this detail on one of these smaller cars as well. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty innovative out there, and somebody's probably thinking about cutting the windows out and doing things with it as well. So anyway, guys, put your comments down below. I'm not sure when I'll do a shootout with all three of these, or at least driving all three of these around, but it will come soon. So as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.